A valiant soldier in the ranks. We've lost him to the female trickery of feminism, but it's okay. We're going to keep on pushing.
What's up, Alpha? It's your boy, Alpha. I'm looking cute, looking clean, looking sexy. Putting it in your face.
Oh, that was crazy. That's not where I thought he was going.
Whoa. I ain't got no problem with dark-skinned girls. I bang them all the time. Wait, hold on.
How have you done it, Joe?
Hello, welcome again to another episode of Make It Make Sense. I'm your host, the one and only Man Ray Hudson, aka Man Ray. We are here, we are calm because it is going to be a wild show today. Many differing opinions, especially between these two people on the right side, because I couldn't just be here alone with these topics. First and foremost, speaking of differing opinions, we do have the Patreon Same Degenerates himself, the Afro Comedy 765.
You already know, your local neighborhood scumbag here to give the folks their daily dose of dirtbag. Same different day. D-Gens run the Game Awards. With vibes.
And the differing opinion representing the Spider-Man fandom himself, it is Unico Williams.
Hello. Happy birthday, Peter Parker.
Is today Peter Parker's birthday?
It is today.
Somebody else's. It's another famous character.
No, it's a lot of people's birthdays.
Today's Gojo's birthday too.
We had a Jay-Z birthday this week. We got a LeBron James birthday this week. I mean, it's going down. It's going down.
Not Gojo though.
And he's upset, but also,
and I'm upset. Yes,
we have the one that's going to help balance him out because
he's
Zell.
Not.
Please,
Zell may solve
what balance? What balance? What balance?
Listen, I am.
Baldur's Gate was good, but so is Spider-Man. Oh, I forgot we got the fence sitter. Yeah,
Spider-Man was
fence
good.
sitter is here to balance everyone out. Listen here. Baldur's Gate, one game of the year, like I said it would. Let's go.
Well, if you're wondering what we're
Sony
talking about, we are talking about
less wins than Xbox.
No, it's not Sony. Oh, you about to maybe get on your head.
We're talking about the beautiful show that was the Game Awards. If
it was
you missed
not beautiful.
You missed a treat. They had this might have been one of the best Game Awards shows that they have had since its inception. I'm just saying overall. I ain't just talking about the differing awards.
They got a lot of big creators to come out.
It was lots of reveals, lots of surprises that I personally enjoy. We're not talking about Grand Theft Auto 6. We already went through that. Went through that earlier this week. If you missed that, make sure to go look at our reaction video we posted earlier this week on Make It Make Sense, the podcast channel. Otherwise, the Game Awards, it was a wonderful, wonderful event. Wonderful 3.5-ish hours. Wonderful, great content, wonderful, many different awards. Of course, you already know Game of the Year was the one everybody was wondering about. And, it went to Baldur's Gate 3 from Larian Studios. A bit of a shocker for some people, not a shocker for others. But the way the night went on,
if you watch the internet, everybody
it was crazy because
Alan Wake. If you were paying attention to the internet, this was not a shocker.
I mean, it depends. Alan Wake 2 was stealing a lot of awards. It was crazy. But we do show respect where it's due. Baldur's Gate 3 did manage to get 6 of those great awards from the Game Awards, including Game of the Year on all the major consoles. So, we ain't worried about Player's Choice. They all go hand in hand anyway at this point. But other surprises did include stuff that I was happy with. God of War, DLC, Valhalla, be out next week. Free of charge, shockingly, but I enjoyed it. I was happy with it, as well as Final Fantasy 16 even gets 2 DLC. One out now, one coming out in the spring. It was wonderful. Then, as certain people do share, that Spider-Man was shafted. It was nominated for 7 different awards, didn't get any. I also shared it. I feel it was robbed. But we're not going to talk about the robbery. We're just going to talk about the show itself. So since certain people down here are more happier than others with the results, Afro Comedy, how do you feel about the Game Awards? Tell me one thing you loved and one thing you didn't like about the awards.
Okay, of course, the obvious is that I love that Baldur's Gate won all those awards. Another thing that I love though, I love Armored Core won Best Action Game. Yo, I'm here for it. I told niggas that FromSoft, even though it's not Dark Souls, people just want to play their games now for some reason, and I'm happy they do. I didn't really have a lot of things I didn't like. Cyberpunk 77, the DLC, Phantom Liberty. I waited forever for it. It won Best Ongoing Game.
Questionable, okay.
Don't call it a comeback. Don't call it a comeback.
It's been here for like 3 years. But no,
one game.
The only thing I didn't like, I don't think Baldur's Gate. I'm not for sure. Was one of the awards that it won Best Soundtrack? Because if it didn't win Best Soundtrack,
no, I think. I thought it was Final Fantasy 16 won it.
All I know is Baldur's Gate should have won Best Soundtrack, and I don't think it did. That's the one thing I didn't like.
Final Fantasy 16 did go hard. I ain't gonna lie.
Final Fantasy 16 took it for best soundtrack, best score.
That soundtrack go hard for Final Fantasy 16. I ain't gonna hold it.
But definitely good. Shout out to Iron Mouse too for winning Creator of the Year. A VTuber winning Content Creator of the Year. Did not expect that, but hey.
But we have somebody who's going to share a different sentiment. Mr. Unico Williams, please tell me one thing you liked about the award show, one thing that you disliked about the award show.
One thing that I liked about the award show is that they did a very good job of the presentation. The presentation was great. I enjoyed that. But what I did not like, and Spider-Man aside, I'm leaving that. I'll leave that. For later. I'll leave that for later. I'll tell y'all about yourselves later. But the one thing that I did dislike is like, people was going on stage talking about, man, we lost a lot of people. They was playing them off stage. Like, dude, to make a lot of these games, y'all had to fight through COVID, and y'all was playing the devs off the stage after like 2 or 3 seconds. Like, dog. This took a lot for us to get these games and those type, like a lot of these games been in development almost like some of them, Tori, I think you agree, since 2015.
Oh, easily.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And then they had that big stop. Yeah, go ahead.
Baldur's Gate won Game of the Year, and they tell me to rep this shit up. And they was going to announce they were going
to that shit was crazy. This nigga took the time to come up on stage in armor, and they played him off super quick. He came on stage in a full set of armor. Give him his time.
Tori, he was supposed to announce Baldur's Gate is on Xbox now. Like, they just announced it was supposed to go live, and he's like, "Nope, rep this shit. We don't care."
Yeah, Zell, man, I think you next too, man. Definitely keep them thoughts on some real stuff. Hey, dog, they don't play the devs off the stage, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that. Like, after what we've been through, because I think that most games now that are being developed are going to be like, now they're in development post COVID, right? But during 2020, bro, during COVID, man, these guys were sitting there. This is their dream projects. You know what I'm saying? We know that Grand Theft Auto is about to make a whole bunch of money for 10 years. We know that. So they're not tripping so much, but there's a lot of developers that lost people to COVID and because they just couldn't make money during COVID. So that was the worst part of it, although it was kind of funny. I'll be honest. That's my thoughts on it. But I think that the presentation, IGN did a great job of presenting it. And a lot of other TikToks. There's a lot of TikTok people that I noticed were like doing it live from like the media booth. It was a really great. You could have watched it from any type of platform if you wanted to. It was really good. It was really good. It was very well done. It was very well done from a presentation standpoint.
On the presentation, did you notice when Twitter, if you like something that has to do with the Game Awards, instead of the heart, it turns into the Game Awards logo?
They hollered at Elon. I mean, the presentation from all platforms was really good. I liked it. It was a good presentation. I didn't like the outcome, but I liked it. The presentation was worth watching. All the losses. All 7 losses, it was worth watching though. So I'll give them that. It was worth
every
watching.
Time Spider-Man was in a category though, where you like, yeah, this is the one.
I was like this. Like after the 3rd one, I started going like this, like praying. Because I'm like, damn, 3 so far, L. And
Like,
then it just kept going and going and going. And I was
so
like,
surprised
what?
that it didn't win. I didn't realize it didn't win any awards.
But understand this, the first Spider-Man that's right behind me, that didn't win any awards either.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, they gave him all the
at
Alan
this
Wake
point-
too, so.
At this
Wake
point,
though, that's just beautiful.
at this point, I think what won it? Two of us won that year, right? Or was it Ragnarok? No, it was before that.
No,
But yeah.
Spider-Man 1 was before that, but just
I
think the year Spider-Man came out, what was it? Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, the first one came out?
Oh,
2015 or 2014?
Spider-Man 1? No, Spider-Man 1 not that old.
Is it 2016 then? No, it had to be 2015, right?
What, 2018?
I think it's 2018. Spider-Man 1 not that old.
Spider-Man, the first Spider-Man?
Yeah, it's not that old. It came out for PS4. It's not that old.
It was the year that two of us won the game of the year.
2018. I think it was.
It was the year that two of us
we
won.
have the power of the internet.
Yeah,
but yeah,
2017, 2018. It was somewhere right in there. It was in the last life cycle of the PlayStation.
It came out 2018.
Yeah. The two of us won that year. Or was it God of War?
Fire though. No,
was it? Because I never played it.
Oh no, God of War won it that year.
That's
the first.
I'm not going to argue with that.
One game of the year, but you're talking about the first.
You're talking about the first Spider-Man. The first Spider-Man that year, God of War also came out, and there was no stopping that game.
Yeah, because Valhalla came out the same year as fucking Elden Ring.
Ragnarok. Yeah, and then it got beat by Elden Ring.
I guess I'm not mad at it, but still.
That's I feel as though
two releases, no game of the year, man.
I mean, it came out in years, still other good games and stuff, so I can't blame it. Now,
it's also, we have to realize that handicaps it that it's a Sony exclusive. Like I tried to say, more people have computers than have.
What was Baldur's Gate? Never mind. That was my opinion. Zelmay, go ahead. Go ahead.
For everything.
I'm done. We'll argue later in the show.
Zelmay, there's no argument, Joe.
It wasn't even on Xbox till yesterday, so no, that argument doesn't sound right.
It was on PC and PlayStation.
I'm leaving it alone. Zelmay, what did you like about the award show, and what did you not like about the award show? Zelmay, I'm passing it to you.
Listen, I didn't like all the celebrity interaction because I didn't care. I'm like, bro, we don't.
Oh my God, you argued all year. What do you mean you don't care?
Like, bro, I don't care what movie Key and Peele got coming out for 30 minutes and you rushing all it. And
what about the game they got coming out?
You got Baldur's Gate whole speech getting cut off, but Key and Peele can sit here 30 minutes and talk about some random movie that we might or might not watch.
That's okay.
At a game,
that's Hideo Kojima. You let him have his run.
Shout out.
Hey, he's killing it on Twitter right now.
Yes, he is.
Shout out to Hideo Kojima. He's out here doing the Lord.
By the way, shout out to him. Agreed. He got a PlayStation exclusive coming and an Xbox exclusive.
This bullshit.
He's like, yo, I got one for both of y'all, and y'all decide which one y'all like.
Okay, so that was the negative. What is the positive you got from it?
Listen, I'm excited. The Dragon Ball Z game looked amazing. It looked like Kaiichi again. I'm like, yes. The creators of Deathloop is making Blade. I thought it was Bethesda at first, but I'm happy it's Arcane. So when I saw the official Arcane, I was like, okay, we got one. I thought it was Bethesda at first. I'm like, oh, Skyrim with Blade, that's gonna be.
Okay, I don't think the game's gonna be that big. I'm just gonna be real. I do not think it's gonna be that big.
Listen,
like,
easily you can say that.
I'm not hating on Blade. I'm being real. I don't think it's gonna be that big. You said Skyrim, like,
Peter Parker. You better support Miles Morales.
I know. I support it, but I'm just saying, like, the same company that just came out with friggin' Starfield and Redfall. Starfield and Redfall.
Different. This Arcane. This is the solo Arcane. This is the one that made Deathloop.
Regardless, the team, the same companies. I'm not the same companies.
The publisher, it's
the same company. I was a part of it. The same companies who are part of making Redfall, and who haven't been spotlighted at making solo players content.
Arcane made this Arcane is the last game they made with Deathloop.
I was gonna say it's different devs. It's the same publishing company, but it's different developers.
First person, third person.
Okay, let me be real. Because of the recent history of the games, I don't have a lot of faith that this game's single player story is gonna be amazing. I hope it is. I really do.
But
this is like Insomniac Studios.
Version and we win, dog.
Why would we
first
want
person Blade?
Deathloop?
I don't want a first person Blade. No, I want a first person
If you play
Blade.
Deathloop and you play how it played, you want a Blade version of Deathloop.
Yeah, sure. I don't want first person Deathloop. I don't want first person Blade.
We want Insomniac Blade. We want
Insomniac. Hopefully, it'll give you the switch between first and third person.
No, I just want third person. I want first person.
The ability to switch is fine. I'm fine if it has the ability.
It should be third. Arcane don't really make. Like I said, this is Arcane.
Get out my kitchen.
And not the Redfall Arcane. It's the other Arcane, the solo.
Unless the other studio, but I still don't have faith. Like, I'm sorry, I don't have faith in Microsoft, and I don't have faith in Arcane as of right now. The current state of them, I don't have faith right now. They can make, like, if it was just a game, sure. To them to make a game that the story mode content is going to be important to it, I don't have faith in it. Like, I'm sorry, I don't.
If I may, so the character design out the gate, I'm looking at it like, okay, we're doing cartoony, we're doing Fortnite, right? That's what I'm thinking when I'm looking at that's what I'm looking at when I'm seeing it. And this is a cut scene.
Yeah,
we're looking at Fortnite, and then the next step in the parade, I'm like, okay, where are we going from here with the Daywalker in Paris? That sounds dope. That's a dope concept. What are we doing with these character models though? Like take Blaze serious. Will somebody take Blaze serious and let him do something like that looks really cool? Give Insomniac Blade.
I don't know.
Joe want PlayStation to have every game there.
Well, no, I ain't worried about
it. Bethesda sucks.
It's not Bethesda. They are the
Bethesda don't.
It is Bethesda. It's that Bethesda.
That's crazy talk, bro. Have you ever played Skyrim?
Hey, now Bethesda got
no, have I played? Okay,
it's the same game over and over again.
Skyrim, Halo.
Halo's Bungie. Halo is Bungie, Joe, not Bethesda.
I apologize.
But no, I just said I don't.
Owned by Sony, so Sony fanboy.
Yeah, it's them
it's
now.
It's not Sony fanboy shit. It looks like Fortnite. Why do I want Blade in Fortnite? We could get Blade in Fortnite right now. Invincible's on Fortnite.
Blade is in Fortnite.
I was gonna say, I think Blade's already in Fortnite.
Final Form Sale is in Fortnite right now.
Y'all seen Fortnite made a Super Smash Brother mode?
Also, this has to be known.
They made a Mario Kart. They're coming with a Mario Kart mode now too.
I mean, no, there's two things I want to about the Blade one before I go on. It's one, they never said that this Blade game was an Xbox exclusive. They only said that they were making. They never said it was exclusive.
It has to be if it looks like that because we're not.
They never said it was exclusive. They've never commented it was an exclusive game for Xbox. Two, I don't mind it, but just this game is going to be compared to Insomniac's game because if you forget, Insomniac is making a Wolverine game, so it's going to be directly compared to the game regardless. So if you want me to compare, I have faith in Insomniac's going to make a good Wolverine game because they've made two good Spider-Man games. And yet recently, I haven't seen that same kind of quality from this particular Arcane studio and from Microsoft. Especially when it comes to single player content.
Was Deathloop, and that was amazing. That was like
I'm talking about like single player content, story mode.
Bro. It was okay.
Deathloop was not amazing. It was good.
It was okay.
Good. I didn't say it was amazing. I said
Zellmay says amazing.
Deathloop was amazing.
It's not amazing.
It's an okay game.
It was good. It was good. I mean,
it was okay.
We got three.
If you finish a game, it's good. That's the way
I mean, because like this game is going to be focused on story. Deathloop's main focus, it was killing. It was
True.
The gameplay of it. This specific thing isn't this. It's gonna have to be story mode. It's gonna have to be.
I don't know. Blade
story sucks.
It though.
The story needs to be good. Like I ain't saying
it has to
be good.
You're not making it multiplayer online. We don't want none of that. It's got to be just a good standalone game.
I don't think Blade needs to be a multiplayer game.
What do you put Morbius as a player too?
No, Blade. Hey. Blade has a whole rogues gallery himself.
Does he have a rogue gallery?
He does. It's not well known, but yes.
Black Knight, who is gonna put in a Midnight Sun?
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. If he has a rogue gallery, then
Morbius could go in there. Who else?
Black Knight.
The Black Knight. What's her name? The chick, the Monster Hunter chick. I can never remember her name.
Oh, I can't remember her name either. I know who you're talking about though.
Shout out, she had a TV series that she had a TV thing.
She did. I can't think of her name. What's her name, bro?
I can't remember, but I know.
Come on, somebody Google something.
She's part of Blade's Rogue Gallery.
I ain't worried about Blade's Rogue Gallery or crew right now.
All right, that's where we are. That's where we are.
I'm just really not concerned with it. But otherwise, to finish it off, the thing that I enjoyed the most about this is probably like the actual game reveals. Everything from Sega giving sequels to some stuff like Jet Set Radio and Crazy Taxi is wonderful to me to see. The DLC, the God of War and Final Fantasy, along with it coming out like basically now, is wonderful. You haven't really seen a lot of hot drops of good content in a minute since like Bethesda used to deal with like Fallout 4 or some stuff like that. So I'm happy to see that. Even Persona 3's remake and all of that looks fine with me. That comes out in 2 months. I'm good. Of course, like y'all said earlier, not having enough time for the people who are receiving the awards to even speak longer than 30 seconds is horrible to me. I'm sorry, y'all. That means you padded the show with too much stuff. Yeah, it's like wow, that's crazy. Like you could, like if you, the main thing is the awards, and so the person receiving the awards can't even enjoy the moment. Like I mean, come on now. Like I understand you got money because you got everybody and their mama want to make appearances and stuff, but just it's crazy to me. And then my dislike is actually the same thing. Some of the game reveals and things just I don't really enjoy. Like I didn't like how I didn't see Elden Ring DLC in there at all. Yeah, they got 2 other ones. I'm like Elden Ring DLC. We know this exists and nothing, so it makes me a bit more afraid it's a bit further off than I would hope for. And I hate it where we have video games pop out DLC years after the game, has made its run. It's like, man, I gotta go back and find this old game just to play this DLC for it. I can't stand it half the time. So that's one.
But that is sort of their MO. Look at the DLC for Bloodborne. Look at the DLC for Dark Souls 3. It all came from
Dark Souls 3 didn't even take that long. And then they had 2 of them. But,
are we doing this next? So are we doing a reveal next December?
Oh,
or just at the Summer Games?
Oh, no. We'll go with, if you want to talk about a reveal that I dislike, I didn't like Hideo Kojima's entire thing. I'm sorry. I'm not here to enjoy another 2 years of trailers that don't show anything, misleading quotes and everything from him about a game that makes no sense until the final trailer and 2 months before the game comes out.
He's done this for 21 years,
and I'm sick of it. I'm sorry, and I'm not going to give him glory. But Metal Gear Solid, fine, because that was one storyline. We could do that. Everything after Metal Gear, like Death Stranding, like we really.
We had no idea what that was. We had no idea what was going to happen in that game.
Yeah, we did.
You walk around
and it came out to mid. Like we waited this whole time. We waited this whole time. Had a whole bunch of star-studded actors just for a mid game, bro. I'm like, come on, I'm not really for this.
Control. I ain't gonna lie. Control came out dope.
Yeah, Control was fine, but like, I'm not really for another 2 years of weird trailers. Quotes from him that don't make sense and little loose leaf words and stuff just for another mid game. Now the only thing that saved it was Jordan Peele popped up because Jordan Peele's movies. Fine, wonderful plot twist and everything. That gives me hope that the game will be solid. Because other than that,
be a good story. He gives you a good story. It's just that
sometimes it was mid.
The Death Stranding, you didn't like
this is the thing that we give. No, this is the thing about Hideo Kojima. We love to give him so much credit for a Metal Gear Solid series, and that's it.
Wait,
name the others like Death Stranding. No,
I'm gonna tell you. Listen,
we give him all credit for one series.
Hideo Kojima said, she put her metal on my gear, make my snake solid.
He did tweet that. He
put her metal on my gear, make my snake solid, nigga.
And again, we give him glory for the one series that was wonderful. And yet the other stuff we've seen, like another, I'm saying recently we went through 3 years, like 3 to 5 years of Death Stranding quotes, questions, trying to figure out what this stuff meant. It's like all this kind of stuff, all this quote unquote hype and build up for a mid game, and then now we're gonna do this again. Like, bro, I'm not trying to do it. Like, give me a real trailer. Give me something to actually be able to sink my teeth into. Not computerized faces saying gibberish in darkness. Bro, that don't tell me nothing. I don't care. I'm not gonna get hyped for this again when we went through this last time. I'm not.
He literally was like, "Let me show y'all how real I can make people look," and that was it. They did look like real people. I'll give them that.
I don't care about that.
That had sad stories. It looked like I didn't pay attention to what they were saying though.
Exactly.
Hideo Kojama's story is not sad.
Like, bro, we finna go through this again. We finna go through another. Like, why? We're not finna hear nothing else or no other trailer from him until bare minimum what happens in August? Gamescom. We finna go through another 8 months with
No,
no information about the game.
We got the summer. We got summer games. We have
finna go through another 8 months without hearing nothing about the game. Oh, and get another weird trailer for another 20 seconds. This time they'll have their neck showing. Like, bro, I'm not for this. I'm not for this, bro. I don't care. I don't care.
The sad faces.
Show me a reason to get hyped for your game, or don't show me nothing. That's all it is at this point. I don't want 2 years of loose leaf clues trying to figure out what your game is, and then 2 months later we finally see what the game about, and we're like, like I ain't for this. I'm not.
You have a point. He's done this to us for 21 years, man.
Like, he did it for 21. He did it for the last 5, bro. And go tell me how good Death Stranding is. So, like I said, I'm not saying
Death Stranding 2 going to Sony.
You don't want to carry the baby in a jar with Daryl from The Walking Dead?
Bruh, you are basically a modified mailman. I'm not for the modified mailman game for building up the modified mailman game for 2 years. I'm not for it, bro. I'm not.
That is crazy.
Like,
hey, Monte, all I got, bruh. She put her metal on my gear, make my snake solid, bruh.
That's fine. But you know what?
We got a Dragon Sex reference and a Metal Gear Sex.
We're here to give out awards, just like the Game Awards. So, I promised we was gonna do a top 10. So I have to nine out these movies, for 2023.
This is tough.
I have to be fair because when you do top 10 movies, you have to show. So now I know the first one is questionable. I'm giving out my 10. First and foremost,
this is Monte's list, everybody.
Now I did.
He formulated this list.
Don't be like that. Don't be like that. Like,
hey, I'm just telling the truth. I want to get it out there ahead of time.
Don't be like that. When you're naming off 10 movies of 2023, it took a while first and foremost. I had to think about what movies came out this year.
Bear on this list?
No.
It is
what movies?
Probably not on that.
What movies came out this year? What movies are good?
Cocaine
Bear. And so my first one is going to be the Marvels, and I think the Marvels is a good enough. I'm just playing.
After Kami's like, nigga, fuck this list.
I'm just playing. But I decided to change it up. I decided to change it up because I am not the only one that is on this show, especially every week or mostly every week. I have other hosts. So I've asked 2 of our respective fellow co-hosts and members of this show to give their top 10 movies because they are movie reviewers on their page, which is over on 99 Media.
Good.
Make sure
you get more of a spreadsheet, people.
Yeah. Make sure y'all go and watch over on 99 Media many of their reviews. And so we asked Unico Williams and Zell May for their top 10 movies. And we will let them compare their movies against each other.
Y'all asked him, let him go first.
So first and foremost, we are going to dive into Unico Williams first.
Why would you do me first? I'm going to have the best list.
Exactly. Now, the difference is Unico Williams' list is not in a particular order versus Zell May did put his in a particular order. So we're going to get to one that's not.
Hold on. You got to introduce it right.
How are we introducing this?
Huh?
All these movies did what they were supposed to do.
The ones that did what they're supposed to do. So first and foremost, Unico Williams, his top 10 movies in no particular order. We have Napoleon, Oppenheimer, Equalizer 3, Transformers: Rise of the Beast, A Haunting in Venice, The Creator, Barbie, Indiana Jones, Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning, and of course, finally, Spider-Man: Into the Spider-Verse. These are his top 10 movies of 2023 in no particular
Godzilla
order.
-1, Joe?
Now, Unico Williams, we're going to need you to defend your reasoning why you chose these 10 movies. You can give your spiel. The floor is yours.
Solid list, though.
I'm gonna say that the reason Godzilla is out is because I just saw it. So I'm gonna leave that for like 2024. I was
just wondering because, like I said,
it just came out and it was a really good movie.
It was a good movie, though. I enjoyed it. I'm not.
We are doing an award show for the movies again.
I liked it. I mean, we have to have a cutoff date, okay? And I just Godzilla just came out and it was a very good movie. Listen, if I had to put something at the top of the list, I love these movies, all of them. I mean, I gotta give respect to Barbie. We have to give respect to Barbie. We have to. I mean,
Barbie,
if I
the best movie of 23.
Hey, if we're going by
I
numbers,
might have to
maybe
go
it
with that.
is. It did numbers, yo. No way back.
It did.
It was
So
a
from a
good
number
movie,
standpoint,
okay,
absolutely it's Barbie. I mean, y'all lucky I didn't put Taylor Swift and
Hey, Taylor Swift had a chance
Beyonce
to be a
and
Cosby.
Beyonce on this list. But we there's a cutoff list.
It's
I had
an
to cut
award
it
show,
off.
so
Here we go.
Award show coming soon,
I had
so
to
be
cut
ready
off
for
the
award
timing.
show.
But hey, that Beyonce movie is insane.
Hey, did you see the way they were acting to the Taylor Swift joint though? They acted like it was a concert. They were standing in front of the screen like dancing and handing out friendship bracelets.
Did you see them?
Heat stroke and passed
Did you see them at Beyonce Renaissance in Atlanta? They showed out. So
in a movie theater though,
because you know all the girls was there in Atlanta at the Renaissance. So because all the girls that couldn't make it.
Something in the next.
Man, we had some really good movies this year. I mean, I definitely Barbie and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I mean, both visually stunning movie.
Best movie easily.
It was great. It was great. That was a great movie. I mean, that's no bias, but it is what it is. Napoleon was amazing. Joaquin Phoenix showed out as Napoleon. I love that movie. Oppenheimer. Like, if you can get past the scientific stuff, if you can get past them trying to make y'all understand how an atom bomb works, it's a good movie.
The nuclear fission class wasn't hitting for you, huh, Joe?
No, it hit for me because I hit for me because I love that. That's why I love. That's why I went to go see the movie in IMAX.
Because I've seen a lot of people say Oppenheimer was that movie of the year.
It's great. I'm gonna buy it on Blu-ray. I'm gonna buy it.
Damn, then it must be good.
It was great. Blue Beetle was a surprisingly fun movie from DC.
Shout out!
I enjoyed it. The creator was cool. It was visually stunning, and it was a cool story. Hunting and Venice for all my detective smart guys, L versus Kira thing. Man, Hunting in Venice was great. I enjoyed that. Transformers was just fun. That's cool. Indiana Jones, that was a fun movie. A callback. Mission Impossible was a great movie. I'm sorry. That movie was amazing. I can't wait. Man, dude, Ethan does not miss, bro. I'm sorry. He just doesn't.
When Tom Cruise gets in that mode, yo, he's him.
Oh, he gets in that I'm really 6'2" mode. Oh, he's a bad boy.
Even though he's only 5'5". Sheesh.
So I'm happy with my list and Transformers. I mean, that was a fun movie at the end. I love that fight at the
Marvels on this list, Joe. I appreciate that.
Man, this was a good year. That's all I got to say about 2023 from a movie standpoint. We got some great movies coming up. Wonka's coming out next week. We got Color Purple coming out next week, or for Christmas. We got Aquaman coming out soon. So DC's about to try and one more good time. They're going to try to murder Aquaman's. And then we have some great movies coming out in 2024. They're saying 2025 is the move, but let's talk about that next December.
We will. But you're not the only one that had a top 10 list.
I'm excited. Let me see what this man said.
We have the man, Zell himself, has a list, and he is in order. He will defend his entire order from 1 to 10.
Oh my goodness!
The floor is yours. But I will introduce it. I will introduce them.
Oh my God! What the hell?
Mission Impossible.
What the hell is this?
Number 9, Barbie. Number 8, Guardians 3. Number 7, Killer of the Flower Moon. Number 6, Spider-Man and the Spider-Verse. 5 is Past Lives. 4 is Poor Things. 3 is the Ferrari. 2 is the Holdovers. And number 1, Oppenheimer for the top spot. Zell, defend your list.
5 through 2 what? And I'm just going to let you go.
Listen. I know that I haven't reviewed these 4 movies. I will. This is gonna be my thing to do before at the end of the year when I'm off for Christmas break and I'm finally moved. So hold on. The Past Lives will be reviewed. Ferrari, I think Joe did Ferrari earlier you didn't you? I think.
No.
Oh, you did? No, I got a review. Ferrari
I did not.
So the whole 2 to 5 we do got a review for, and they probably my favorite movies of the year. But visually. Everything. I'm a camera person. I'm a production person. Oppenheimer was amazing production-wise from the scene when the nuke dropped to like action shots and all that was amazing. It was a good movie, even though it was long. If you can make me watch a long movie and enjoy it, even though some parts did kind of drag, but I still was enjoying the way the movie was shot and everything else. It was probably one of the best filmed in movie of the year. Holdovers is very funny. I would recommend everybody to watch it. It has a very good cast of people and it's fairly new, so I would say that. Ferrari, that's a great story. Poor Things. All I gotta say about Poor Things is, Frankenstein horror movie about a tale of what's her name? She's the
Was it exactly what it was supposed to be?
exactly what it was supposed to be. Emma
Okay.
Stone and Mark
Emma
Mark
Stone's in it.
Ruffalo.
Okay.
Emma Stone and Mark Ruffalo did their thing in Poor Things.
Mark's
I would
in it.
recommend.
Okay.
Yeah. Past Lives.
Oh, he coming
Another
around.
amazing movie. That's like one of I'm sorry, that's like one of my Korean hits that I gotta go through. It's just an amazing movie. I know people might not be into that, so that might not be on nobody's list but mine. But if you watch it, you'll be like, this movie is rated high and very highly regarded for a reason. Of course, Killer of the Flower Moon, Robert De Niro, Leonardo DiCaprio. You had John Lithgow, Brendan Fraser. They star-studded cast.
It's a great movie.
Great movie. And I told Monte in my list, I watched it in poor quality. That might be the only reason it's not higher on my list. Because I do a lot of production. I watched all the other movies in kind of more HD, but they probably should be higher. So that's the only reason it's at 7 instead of probably higher. Spider-Man to Spider-Verse, Enter the Spider-Verse. Y'all know what that is. That's great. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 made me feel a lot. And I'm like, they made me care about a raccoon, a 3D raccoon.
He went through some shit, yo.
What I'm saying.
It was a good movie.
The villain was amazing. Barbie, amazing movie. And Mission Impossible, they had to get on him. Tom Cruise got to be on him because he did his thing.
He did.
Ethan did his thing. So that's my top 10. Even though, like I said, 2 of them y'all will have no clue about. Even though y'all should know who the holdovers is. I don't know why.
5 through 2 is
questionable, he says.
Those are amazing movies. It's just y'all didn't watch. That's my top 10. I'm showing love to people. Movie. Well, y'all know Ferrari. Ferrari was a bigger movie, but the other 3 one is highly.
You knew it.
Marketed.
Did y'all watch Ferrari? Did y'all watch Ferrari?
Don't ask me. I leave the movie books to y'all too.
I did watch Ferrari.
I didn't watch Ferrari. What do you think about it?
I didn't watch Napoleon. That's the one I regret I didn't watch.
I don't pay to watch movies. I be watching movies. I just don't pay for them.
We don't advise, anybody to follow the route of not watching movies in legal ways.
Game up, folks, and you never
we don't advise that here.
He said we
don't advise that here. He might mean him and his other compatriots on the different websites and dark web they follow.
If you're watching this, get your link game up. Quit paying these outrageous movie prices. Sit on your crib and smoke weed.
But these are the top 10 movies according to Zell. The top 10 movies according to Unico Williams. If you disagree with them or have your own, please make sure send them personal messages. Go hunt, stalk them, do whatever you need to do, and tell them your real feelings. Speaking of
like a good stalking.
Tell them how happy you are that Marvel isn't on either.
But speaking of stalking, there is a third topic that we need to discuss today. This is going to be our locker room talk, aka man cave talk for today.
Man cave.
Because over the course of this week, there was something that came out that's a bit unfortunate, sad to see, and we need to discuss this. So, first and foremost, everybody knows Miss Ruby Rose. Miss Ruby Rose is a wonderful, beautiful woman. This is a nice, wholesome picture. Wonderful, beautiful woman.
OnlyFans money.
And everybody has fans. If you are some kind of fame, I hope we have fans eventually one day. And speaking of the OnlyFans, Afro Comedy, she also has an OnlyFans. And there happens to be somebody that might be her biggest fan. Is this nice gentleman right here? He managed to see her.
Yo.
He managed to see her.
If you can read his shirt defines him as a person.
We happen to have a close-up of that shirt that says, "If I pass, delete the browser history." No, we're not worried about
that. If delete my browser history was a person, it's that dude.
But to understand why I'm showing this is probably her biggest fan, and why? Because it apparently went viral all over the internet over the course of this week that this man spent over $62,000 on her OnlyFans account in 1 month. This is not over a lifetime amount of time. This is over a single month. as shown by her himself, shown his personal account, the amount of money, which is, if I read correctly, $62,322.21.70. And this is over 1 month spent on her OnlyFans. Now, he was able to meet her in person, and the best way that I can describe, because they supposedly randomly managed to meet up on, let's just, keep it a bean. The internet is not nice. The internet is not nice. We already know they're not nice. They know they weren't gonna let him make it with this. But if you are one of the people that really believe they randomly met, you are insane. Ain't nobody randomly meet your number one fan of OnlyFans. Either he followed her,
I don't know.
To that location, or she possibly leaked some kind of way for him to meet her. Either way, this crap is crazy because he spent this amount of money. But not only did he do that, this man also has her tattooed on his, I think it's his leg, has her tattooed, her face tattooed on her leg. Good old calf muscle tattooed her face. And, of course, was posted, tat the face on, because, she's going to tweet about it, let it know, because how else do you think we found out about this situation? But yeah, tweeted it, made a nice comparison to her face. I find that to be crazy. But this is not all. This is not all, ladies and gentlemen.
We're not done here?
No, we're not done.
No.
We're not done here, because he's his number one fan. She went on a couple of sites, couple of places, because she's a famous person, and actually showed some of his text messages, because after she met him, she ended up giving him his phone number, whether it's a burner phone, real phone, whatever the case may be. This is bad. Of like the minutes, I'll just show you a few of them. This is just how it started. First, you can even look at the man's name on there, and man's name, nothing against him, but just the name already, just like y'all call him weird. So it's sad. Then it went on from there. It says, what you doing? Why aren't you answering? Connection. Why aren't you answering? I've invested so much money. I'm in love. Why don't you love me? And then it just goes. You can go find the video for yourself. All of this is non-responsive. We have paragraphs, letters.
$62,000 gets you this response?
Like just nothing. Oh, there's no response. This is all him. There are no responses.
No response is a response.
And it's just like, stop ignoring me. Why are you ignoring me after all the money I've given to you?
I'm pretty sure.
She knew this was going to happen when she gave him the number.
This comes to some of the parasocial relationships that Zell has mentioned on previous man caves before. This is just a horrible example of this. Of what happens is, like, he's getting mad, then says, I'm sorry, I'm getting mad, basically having a conversation with himself. I mean, it's so long, just tons of messages. You can go behind the video for yourself. She posted it, she showed it. And then the one that got me, because the Nico was like, 60,000 gets you this. No, sir, it's not 60,000. He even mentioned, I will give you 10 Bitcoin right now. That's worth almost $400,000. If you just respond, let me know, say one word. It is bad. Not to mention the fact he didn't just
62,000.
No, that's how much the Bitcoin would be worth if you was to give it to him. But that's not it. That's not it. Because he didn't just give 60,000. He gave an additional 30,000 on top of the 60 after he met her, I believe. So he's giving almost 100K to this woman over the course of 1 month. This is 1 month now.
That's not even 1 month. He's been giving her money for a very long time at this point. This is just these 2 months that we're seeing.
Just 1 month. So, I mean, the internet, of course, they say what they're gonna say. They all made jokes about him, and just everybody just record about it. It's almost sad to see that it gets to this point where you have these parasocial relationships, these fictional type of relationships with these people over the internet that you feel like you feel like you're in love with, and you're not, and it gets really, really bad to the point where life savings, house payments, new car amounts, yearly salaries get given to people that have no clue you exist almost, and it's rough. And before I give it to the man cave specialist himself, we will go to the shocked face at the bottom. Unico Williams, your response.
My Lanta. What? First of all, this is what I've taken from this. Teach me how you make this type of money, so that I can use it. So that I can use it. Teach me the ways of the crypto. Teach me the ways of how you come up with this amount of money for 62 bands for a girl that you can meet at Walmart telling you, "Are you ready to check out, sir?" I've seen this before. I've seen I seen more beautiful women at McDonald's in San Diego. I've seen some bad bitches on Washington Street in Indianapolis working at Church's Chicken. 62 bands? Teach me. Show me how you make that much money so I can go viral for showing you what to do with that money. Because this right here, this not it. He's got it. The check cleared. She has the money, right?
Bro, he got into crypto when it was good. Fucking, apparently he's about to do an interview with some random place too.
We need it.
Yeah, if I had to guess, it says crypto whale, so he most likely was able to hit big in the crypto.
Crypto whale in his bio, like
fine. Fine.
Dude, they got like lucky and
fine. I'm glad you got lucky.
He bought into Bitcoin in like 2008.
Man, children are dying in the street.
When niggas was only using it on the Silk Road to buy spikes, he was in there.
People are dying in the streets. Children don't got enough to eat. In the great words of what's that boy name? MC Hammer. $62,000 on a Breezo that puts you in her phone as weird OnlyFans guy?
90,000, 60 and then another 30.
And then offering you 400,000 in crypto?
Just to speak.
This is terrible. This is awful.
Bitcoin for a response, bro.
And then the dude wears spy glasses so that he can take in the whole.
That's just the internet saying that. That's just the internet saying that.
Those are third person shooter glasses, nigga. This is sad. And he needs a therapist. And people with that much money don't deserve that much money.
I don't know about.
I'm leaving it at that. This is sad. This is sad. What's this guy's name? Adam Sessler? Tell him to stop.
Why you gotta say Adam Sessler? What?
No, because Adam Sessler been acting like a little bitch lately on Twitter, so I'm gonna talk shit about him because he been acting like a little bitch.
He's like Jewish.
Adam Sessler from G4.
Yeah, he's been acting like a little. He's been acting like a little bitch lately. Like I let him slide.
Adam Sessler.
No, some real shit. No, because I looked up to him growing up, and now you over here bitching about your career. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. Anyway, we got prayers up for Adam Sessler.
He probably ain't got as much Bitcoin as this guy, though.
I'm sure he doesn't. If you're bitching about a career that you enjoy playing video games, you got to do that. And then he was clapping for that girl who was not that hot. And that's why people don't watch her. It is what it is. Like you were sitting over there.
Morgan Webb was normal girl sexy.
We love
what's her name?
Hold on. No, that other girl that came on there and he was just, stand up for all the sexism on the internet. Motherfuckers can watch whoever the fuck they want to. If the bitch don't look good to them, man. Anyway, prayers up to Adam Sessler.
Red pill Williams, folks.
Say what you want. But for real, like on some real stuff. Like, bro, you sat up there. He sat up there. I hated my gaming career. I hated the fact that I played video games.
Sarah Gina Underwood used to be making yoga right after y'all. Shut up.
I shouldn't have to explain myself for why I hate myself. And also, all women gamers are beautiful. No, they're not. No, they're not.
Some of y'all are ugly. That's just a fact.
Some of them are. Some of them look good.
So, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And if
we gotta stop violating people for the truth, goddammit.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. We need some change on this show. Because sometimes the truth is real.
This is on an entirely different route. So Zell, please let me know how you feel about
this. By the way, just by the way, hold on. Just by the way, he shouldn't have spent $62,000 on Ruby Red.
Unless he wanted to.
That's my point. Unless he wants to.
bro, let's be real. For $62,000, you can go buy a real girlfriend. You don't have to give it to Ruby Rose and dress her up to look like Ruby Rose.
$1,000 a day gets you 60 women.
I'm sorry. Like you can go find a girl, have her dress up like Ruby Rose, and be fine for over $62,000 just for at least a few times. I'm sorry.
You spend $400,000, you joking.
Oh my gosh! And he got that Bitcoin sitting, willing to give it away. Zale, please help. Explain this, please.
Listen.
I'm sorry, y'all. And I'm sorry, Adam Sessler. I do appreciate you, but I don't like this shit you've been on in 2023.
All I know is, this man. This is the people that watches the community. This man watches Fresh and Fit and yells about it
online. That's an Andrew Tate nigga. He got money.
Goes and pays
he got money. That's a Tate nigga.
That's what they do. They do this, bro. I'm telling you. That's what they going on. I had a girl at Monte, from school.
He goes to Hustlers
But
University.
she went on there. She literally told me Monte. She was on Fresh and Fit and said, listen, my shit started popping when I went on there. Guaranteed $20,000 that month when I went on Fit, because them dudes will pay. They pay $100 to come up on Fresh and Fit. Then they pay them $20,000. It is insane. That's why they take abuse. It is absolutely insane. This dude watches it, bro, and he like, that didn't talk to me. You see the text? I deserve you.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they were aggro.
I deserve you.
Those texts got aggro as fuck.
Yeah, they be.
That's crazy.
They super mad, bro. If they're like, women's supposed to talk to him because they them.
He's like, my bank account is crazy loaded. Why am I not pulling bitches?
That's terrible. That's terrible.
Dude, like, my bank account is full.
They will send the last $10
bro,
to girls,
like he gets aggressive in there.
Yeah, it is some like entitlement in this movie. It's some aggressiveness. Like, why are you
ignoring
all the money I have given you? Wait, bro.
Yeah.
But I told you to give her that money, bro.
No one's making you, bro.
I can see it.
Your crypto wallet to OnlyFans, but you.
Bro, you're not the only dude that paying upwards of $10,000 on her, so she got to give all y'all attention.
I can understand why he would expect some pussy off of $62,000.
Nah, bro. You should have bought a hooker.
No, you giving it on OnlyFans.
That's not what OnlyFans is.
Nah, if you giving it on OnlyFans, bro, you know the sad fact, he probably was never talking to Ruby at that whole time. He was sitting up there talking to some assistant named Stan. Like, he was never talking to him.
That might be true.
Hey, a lot of these OnlyFans girls, their boyfriends do the text for them.
Andrew Tate said he did it.
I've seen that before. I've seen niggas fall for that shit.
A lot of OnlyFans girls' boyfriends handle the text message stuff.
That's true, Afro Commie. I've actually seen it in person. It's crazy.
Bro.
Joe, Andrew Tate said he did it himself. He said, me and my brother Tristan would answer the message that he do just because we knew how men think. So
exactly.
That's fair. That's fair.
But
y'all leader did this,
that
dog.
means that these niggas are sitting here having phone sex with some of these guys.
These niggas?
Yeah. If it's the dude on the text, because that's what the texts are mainly used for, dick rating and phone sex. Like,
dude, no way.
A dude rating you is crazy.
Yeah, bro. But I'm serious.
Yo, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And if
why are we violating for the truth?
Adam 22, come rate this nigga's dick.
Yo, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And if
I was disturbed by that series. Don't ever put that on my timeline again.
I had to get out the shop now. I didn't know I was the violator one.
The OnlyFans ecosystem. It honestly is.
That's crazy.
A lot of these chicks be making bags off of dick ratings.
Yeah, I've never understood that part, to be honest. Like, I don't.
It's like
you
are paying someone.
I mean, I get it, but I don't. I get it, but
it's like when I was on Facebook, I asked, like they said, "Hey, rate me," and then you just share it, and then I did it one time, and I felt icky because I didn't care, and I'm like, "What?"
Yeah, that's crazy.
Everybody rated me.
I guess they just want some positive reinforcement.
Is crazy.
Yeah,
I guess they want some positive reinforcement.
I never did it again because I felt weird. Because I'm like, I don't care, but why do I care at all?
I guess they want the positive reinforcement.
But everybody else was doing
just
it, so I like, I'll do it.
You could pay somebody to give you some reinforcement that might not even be positive.
I ain't paying for nobody. That's crazy. But dude, that's weird.
You paying for somebody to give you some reinforcement that might not be positive.
I was going to say, because that's the thing. What if they text you back and they're like, "Yeah, where's the rest of it?"
You were paid to get. You were paid to get the chat on. I was just like, bro.
Hey, it's a geeks out here, bro. I don't know why.
Unfortunately, we do have the Afro comedy. Is there anything else you would like to say about this?
No, this is regular stuff, bro.
It ain't regular that people give 62K
no,
in 1 month.
I
That's
mean,
not regular.
I mean, in the upper OnlyFans shit, this dude is one out of many hundreds of thousands of dudes that are doing this exact same thing.
Hundreds of thousands of dudes ain't giving 62K in 1 month.
In
OnlyFans, I get it. There's a whole bunch of people that come together that might give hundreds to thousands. But there's not hundreds of thousands of dudes that gonna give 62K in a month.
Listen,
they ain't got that much money,
bruh. Then how is Bad Baby making $50 million in a year? How are they?
Because a lot of people are subscribing those amounts.
But I'm
not one dude.
Look, to be in the 0.01% of OnlyFans, you have to be making almost $1 million a year from OnlyFans. There are thousands and thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of women in that top 0.01%, meaning they're making at least $1 million a year from this.
Yes, and it is not all from one dude giving them 60K a month. It's a bunch of them doing the things. Not just one. It's a bunch of them that's giving hundreds here, hundreds there, 1,000 this month, another 1,000. There's a lot of people, not just one dude.
No, I'm not saying.
Telling you.
That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of people.
Yes, and we're talking about not a lot of people giving 60K. My bad. Giving 100K in a month. There's not a lot of dudes.
This is weak sauce. There are bitches on OnlyFans getting way more than this from one dude in a month.
There are not a lot of dudes that have this kind of money that are like him. There are not a lot of dudes that have this much money to blow. This is back to
you not understanding debauchery all over again.
I understand debauchery. I'm understanding the physics of money. There are not that many rich dudes sitting here on the earth in that operational 1% that's just shelling out this much money in a month. They're just not. They're just not.
Chat, let us know what you think. Chat.
I was going to say,
is there 100,000
$10,000? The math.
Like this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Is there 100,000? Let's just say if somebody got 100,000 followers, something like that.
There's millions of users on OnlyFans, millions of subscribers, millions of people.
Yes. Listen to what I'm telling you. Listen to what I'm telling you. If there are millions of subscribers on OnlyFans, then it is not hard for some of the upper echelon women.
That's what I'm saying.
People. Why you are not listening to my point. You are not listening to my point. My point is that all of those dudes are not giving 62K in a month.
No,
none of them are really. This is an outlier. This is not the standard.
No, bro.
That's what we're telling you.
I'm telling you that there are far more dudes out there that are giving these crazy sums of money to these OnlyFans girls. Ruby Rose is just popping. That's why you fucking hear about it.
And I am telling you, there are some, yes, but there are not that many on the earth that have this kind of money to blow. That's what I'm telling you. Listen. That's what I'm telling you.
No, I'm telling you. I don't think you're getting it.
Go off. Go off.
He's not listening to me. I'm listening to him. I hear his point. He's not listening to me. I understand there are millions of dudes sitting on OnlyFans giving women these money. I understand it. There are not millions of dudes. There are not hundreds of dudes like that. They can give 100K in a month like nothing. There are not hundreds of thousands of people like that.
One single female made $50 million 1 year from OnlyFans.
I believe it. I believe it.
But I'm saying, think about that.
No, divide that 50 million. No, listen to me. Divide that 50 million.
This in a long time, Joe. No, this is the old Monte.
That's who this is. That's who this is.
They did it about 6 months, by the way. They ain't did this in 6 months, but this is how they used to argue in the backstage. Every show, man came. Joe, you remember?
Oh, yeah.
They argued about some crazy time. You remember some of the stuff they're talking about Skittles versus?
That is a callback. Shout out to the end of the year shows that we're doing right now. Let's do some callbacks to the past. Man Cave turned up.
Man, they used to argue every Man Cave.
This is just insane though. 62K. How many people are doing this a month?
Estimating the number of shut-ins that made hella money on crypto that are just fucking throwing it away.
I don't think we have a real account of those because we never knew those people before,
like I'm saying,
and they're still being the same way.
You are completely and totally underestimating that.
You're right. I am underestimating how many people live in their grandma's basement with millions of dollars.
Bro, I am greatly underestimated because I'm not a buyer that there are millions of dudes sitting in grandma's basement sitting on tens of millions. No, I'm not. I'm not buying it.
Millions.
I'm not.
Millions.
It's like maybe listen, you can attach your crypto wallet to your OnlyFans account.
Yes, you can.
You gotta think there are literally people paying for OnlyFans in ETH right now. There are people paying for OnlyFans in Bitcoin right now. There are people paying for OnlyFans in all if it is supported fucking in some way, shape, or form by any reputable crypto service, they're gonna take it.
What's a reputable crypto service?
No, I got that part.
Like Forex.
I got that part. But what I don't agree with is that the majority of these people who have hit it big on all of the crypto are shut-ins that are just gonna shell it out to no.
Bro, I'm telling you. Look at
you are taking a small percentage of people that is hit big on crypto that may be shut-ins or incels, something like that nature. The small percentage of them. And you're saying, but you're acting like it's a whole
bro.
There's an autistic dude out there with millions of dollars in crypto.
But I believe that. I can believe that. I do not believe that there are millions of those type of people.
There's not millions. There's not millions. There's hundreds.
Millions of people are not sitting on millions like that. They're just shelling on.
There's hundreds.
A million people worldwide is not a crazy number. There are billions of people.
I'm gonna say
yes, but you're giving me millions of people that are willing to shell it out on OnlyFans. That's not it.
Sometimes.
Wait, hold on. We gotta bring this show back in. Let's go bring it in for a minute.
What were we talking about again? Incels.
Monray asked me my thoughts.
Told this white woman to act like Michelle Obama and Coretta Scott King. Let's just bring it back.
What?
Huh? You know what?
No, just Monray, just take my hand.
Thank you all for joining us for the episode of Making
Take my hand, man. Take my hand, Mom.
Told this white woman to act like Coretta Scott King and be a
hold on. Zell man, I just noticed.
It's not alleged.
Yo, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And if
hold on. Let me say this, Zell May. You got the whole bed rest back behind you.
Yeah, we living better.
You for all the girls? Is this for all the bro? I know that headboard.
For all the
That's for all the hoes, bro.
Listen, it's about to be better.
You know Zell May got that dog in him.
No, I know that headboard. That's for all the hoes.
You know the headboard?
Oh yeah,
I know that. That one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And
let's go, gay.
All right, so thank y'all for watching another episode.
I know that. What you on over there?
Afro-Comedy, where can we find you at?
You can find me at Afro-Comedy 765.
You done took it over there. Hey, Zell May is a whore.
at Afro-Comedy 765 on all platforms. Of course, you can catch me on Friday night. You're on the Blurred Cartel every Friday talking about all your wrestling needs. Of course, on Overall 99 Media, being an Overall 99 scumbag. You know the vibe. Something inflammatory.
And of course, Unico Williams, where can we find you other than scoping out headboard?
Hey, you can find me at UnicoWilliams.com. All my links is gonna be there. Road to 500, Unico Williams, UNIQO Williams on YouTube. Hey, I gotta go let Shorty in right now. I'll holler at you boys.
And look at him. He finna make his headboard work for him. Zell, where can we find you?
I don't got no headboard.
I know that headboard. I know that headboard got to get added into the clip, Monte.
Yo, y'all snitching. But Overall 99 Media, we doing the end of the year review of movies. Y'all just seen the top 10, but we're gonna give awards out, and we're giving out awards for top TV shows and possibly top gaming. The Overall 99 Gaming Awards, which I'm putting Monte in charge, so I'm putting him to work. Like he don't even know about it. That's how the shot looks on his face. Look at That's how you know with people. You just drop it on there. Like, let's go.
That's how you do it.
The movie review and TV show end of the year award show will be coming at the end of the year or beginning of January, so it's gonna be a fun time.
Just do it. Set a date, nigga.
GGC Mafia, everything. It's probably gonna be on a Wednesday because it's the only day I'll be about free.
Thank you all for joining. I'm your host.
Man, I hate you, Monray. I thank you all.
Make sure y'all follow, like, comment, subscribe to Make It Make Sense the podcast, as well as the Blur Cartel over on 99 Media. Appreciate y'all for joining. Go look for this insignia everywhere. This will let you know where we can be found. Follow it if you see this. Thank you all. We are out.